Hello and welcome to Harvest 100, getting rid of 100 things from your home and then hopefully in your life, things you want to get rid of like stress, anxiety, depression, things that don't serve you, things that are just standing in your way of living a better life, a happier life, even just a less stressful life, having a little more ease in the life. So like I said before, if you were skeptical about how getting rid of things in your house or organizing your house can help your life, I wanted to present a few examples so that you can see what I mean. And one of the things that we will practice is some yogic principles. The first one for today is going to be satya. Now, satya is basically translates to truth. Now, it's an absolute truth, but there are absolute truths, but what does that mean to you? Your absolute truth is going to be, or your truth, I should say, is going to be different. Everybody's a little bit different. So what that means is, a lot of times when they ask you if you're trying to make money or something like that, or even just, stay on top of your bills, you need to create some system of awareness. And so whether that's a budget, or just checking online, every day to check your balances and things like that, make sure you're, still in the black. What we're doing is, in your home, is really looking for your truth, meaning if you see a pile of papers and that is your clutter. Remember I said that you can get rid of 25 items of paper or digital clutter, or it can be anything. Paper clutter is an easy one because think about all the junk mail we get that maybe you just take that stack and you throw it on your table and you don't really have a system to take care of that. That can be paper clutter. So practicing your truth means looking at those items. So if it's that table where you put all of your junk mail and then maybe there's bills in there that you don't see. So that's something that maybe you want to look at. Maybe that's where you want to go to. Maybe not. Maybe you have a garage that is crazy filled, floor to ceiling with boxes that you haven't seen in a year. You can't get your car in there or, do anything like that. We used to have that here at my home probably about a year ago, and we cleaned that space, we got rid of tons of things, and now it's a shop and it's a workspace and it's a studio for art, and it's a really wonderful creative space now instead of being just junk. And let me tell you, when we got rid of some of those things, that's emotional junk that we got rid of too, and it felt just freeing, and that's what you're looking for. So what I talked about having your junk drawer, we all have them, right? I would suggest that you clean that out. I'm doing this project with you, so there needs to be some organizing going on there. Now, organizing to me is, you can't organize clutter. There's a site that I follow, a woman, her name is Fly Lady, and you may know of her, and she helps you if you're not a born organizer. My mom happens to be a born organizer. She can clean things and stay on top of that stuff, stay on top of all of her things very easily. Now, that is not me. Now, I don't have, piles of junk everywhere, but it's harder for me to do things about it, so I have to create systems. And they also have to be free enough for me because I am not a scheduler, and I, really, even though I work with a schedule, I work with it organically because I need to feel like it's not boxing me in or tying me down. So my way of doing things is a little bit more organic. So maybe that's how it's going to be for you. I would say that you should schedule this week, break it out. It's just 25 items this week that we're getting rid of. So, and the thing is too, is when you get rid of these items, you can recycle them. You can take them to like a Goodwill. You can just throw them away, or you can gift them to people. Maybe it's nice things, but you just don't love them. So, and it's practicing that truth, is that you think, oh, I have this one thing, and as soon as I get rid of it, I'm gonna need it. And you've had it for over a year and haven't used it yet. I would suggest getting rid of it. And the thing is, here's the good thing. If you say, oh, I need it the next day or something, go buy a new one. It'll be better. That one will be a new model or something. 9 out of 10 times, you're never going to need that item. It's just the initial fear of letting it go. So it's practicing that truthfulness. Do you love it? Do you use it? Do you need it? If it's not one of those 3 things, toss it. Recycle it. Gift it. Do something. Get it out of your house. Now, you might want to designate a space in your home. Maybe it's in your garage, maybe it's at the front walkway, or maybe it's somewhere where you don't want to see it, but you know that it's going to be there. And if there's items that you have to give away, I would suggest, designating a spot to put them there. So this can be a really wonderful thing. So practice satya, go through your home and look, where is it that you want to organize? Is there a closet? Is there, like I said, your garage, your junk drawer? And the junk drawer, don't let perfection stop you, meaning there's clutter in your home. Go to that place and then just do 15 minutes. Do 15 minutes a day. I bet you could get 25 items in the first 15 minutes. Now, we're not limited to 100 items for this program. It can be many, many more. Some people go crazy and they just get rid of everything. So if you feel like that you're really on a roll and you want to do that, please go ahead. So the fun thing that we want to do is, on the Facebook, we are going to post pictures of the stuff that we're getting rid of. So log on to your Facebook account, get onto that Facebook page. It's located on the Mariposa Longhouse site on the fan page, and go to the events, and up in the right corner, there's a frazzled person, a cartoon person. Click in there, and then go ahead and post pictures of your junk that you're getting rid of. And it can be really freeing to be like, yes, I'm doing this, and it also creates some accountability for you, because you can say, yes, I did this. It's really an amazing thing to do for yourself. So post those pictures. Remember your satya, your truthfulness, practicing it for you. So if there's some part of your house you don't even want to look at right now, don't worry about it. Just know what's true to you and that area that you need to work on. Like I said, junk drawer, easy. Garage, another easy one. Your closet, your paper piles, even your computer. Maybe it's your computer and you have digital clutter. So maybe you have your phone automatically uploads pictures to a website, but it uploads all of them. So maybe there's the ones that you go in there and delete, but they're already on the website. So maybe you want to go delete those. Maybe in your files of pictures, we take so many, and some of them we just don't really love. So that could be very quickly, 25, that could be like 100 items right off the bat. So wherever that spot is, give yourself 15 minutes today. When you see this video, give yourself 15 minutes, not very long. And just go to that spot. And if all you can do, if you're just overwhelmed, is just look at it, practice truth. Just say, I know this is cluttered, I know I need to get rid of things, but I'm taking this step. And just honor that you are allowing this step. It's pretty big. So very excited for you here. Remember, post your clutter pictures to the Facebook event site. It was really fun last time that I did it. All kinds of people went crazy and posted lots of things. It was pretty fantastic. So somebody was talking about digital, and they posted a picture of one of the pictures they were getting rid of. It was like, thumbprint over the lens, and other people like cleaned out their garage and posted these amazing pictures. So we'd love to see them. So post them there, practice your satya. And another thing about practicing your satya is, if you do this and you just don't want to, or you don't want to do it that day, maybe you do it today and then tomorrow you're like, that was really tough, then don't do it. You don't have to. Nobody says you have to. This is supposed to be something that's good for you, and it's freeing your mind. And then there was one last thing that I will ask you. When you get these items and you either throw them away or you place them in the spot that you're going to, then donate or such, take a breath and see how that feels to let go of that thing. There might be some anxiety and there might be some freedom. We're looking for that freedom, and sometimes you need to be there a little bit to recognize that, but I promise you it will feel fantastic. And there's so much stuff we don't need. There's so much wonderful love and connection that we do need. So getting rid of this clutter that is cluttering that space is keeping you from those connections, from less stress, from that stuff. We just got to get rid of it. So I want to thank you once again for being here, and I'm excited to hear your comments, and have a beautiful week, and I will see you again next week. It should be on a Monday. and this will be posted on the event site. So just keep checking back and have a wonderful day. Namaste.